What is up, guys? We're back again with the third down. We going over the conference. The conference finals. There's the AFC and the NFC championship on the line. Again, we got Tim, Fogmay, and Josh. I will open the line as soon as we make our picks. I guess that's it. We shall start off right now. But before I go with the picks, I have here the what I should say, the picks from last week and see who did good. Dula's not here, but let's just say that you all three tied to each. So there was no winner.
No, I went 3-1 against the spread. Are you kidding me? I hit them all.
No. I forgot to write down your. Well, when it comes to the spread, you were right. Right, you down. I did listen for the last show. But out of the three, out of Tim, Dula, and Josh, you guys are tied.
Wait, no, I thought I picked the Steelers to beat the Chiefs last week.
No, you picked.
No, you didn't. No, you did. You were disagreeing. Man, don't make us bring that one back up.
No. We can move on.
All right.
We can move on.
So, without any further ado, we're going to the first game. I believe that's on Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. The Packers at the Falcons. What's going on with this game?
Sunday.
All right, so Atlanta's given 4.5. Now, we had a discussion about the teams, wild card teams that have a chance. And this is going to be a game where you're going to look at it and say, can the Packers beat Atlanta? Getting 4.5 because if the Packers lose, they're not going to get blown out the way Seattle did, not with the way Aaron Rodgers is playing right now and how explosive that offense is. And I think the Packers can win that game in Seattle. They played a close one in the regular season. I think this is going to be a very close game, and 4.5 is – look, it's easy money right there in my opinion. If Atlanta does win, it's going to be by 2 or 3 points. So take the Packers getting 4.5.
Okay, so you hear that. The Packers should beat the spread. Now, Tim, Packers or Falcons?
You know what? I'll tell you this. If you look at the Giants have the best defense out of all the teams that play the Packers, right? I believe Dallas, from a rookie quarterback and a running back offense, was very good against the Packers defense. And we both lost. I think you had to have a combination of the Giants defense and the Cowboys offense to maybe do something, which Atlanta doesn't have. You have an inconsistent. Julio Jones is not 100%. Devonta Freeman, excuse me, and Coleman. They got a running game, 2 stud running games. Okay, but it's Matty Ice consistent, and so far, the teams that beat the Packers in the season lost to them in the playoffs, except for the Giants. And Sean, Aaron Rodgers made me a disciple.
Tim,
I now pray. So I'm going to pick in front of Aaron Rodgers. He showed me. He told me, don't ever doubt me again. He told me that. And Mr. Aaron Rodgers.
You have dreams of Aaron Rodgers?
Yes. Listen. I am picking the Green Bay Packers. He says it on the table. Whether he says go, the Green Bay Packers will find a way and win this game in Atlanta. He spooked me. 35 seconds left.
The Packers and the Falcons have a history in the playoffs, and it came in 2010. And Aaron Rodgers did Aaron Rodgers things, and the Falcons cried their way out of the playoffs, per usual. I don't see much changing this Sunday, January 22nd, 2017. Matty Ice is going to perform, I think, decently because he is at home. But this is Aaron Rodgers. He is going to find a way to get his ass into the Super Bowl this year. Some way, somehow. I bet against him twice the past 2 weeks, and I am over. I am not doing it again. I can't stand the 0 for life. I hate it. I hate myself. I have low self-confidence now. I'm not doing it again. Aaron Rodgers all freaking day.
All right.
Don't leave him 1 second either. Don't marry. Don't leave 1 second.
The AFC game, the AFC Championship. We have the Steelers at the Patriots. Could someone stop the goddamn Patriots?
Well, the Steelers are getting 6 points from New England.
Ooh,
I don't. This is a real tricky one. This is like it makes you want to take the Steelers just because they're getting 6. The thought process is New England going to be able to beat this team by a touchdown or more? I want to say no. I really do. But if I believe that the Packers are going to be that wild card team that streaks in, then I got to believe that the Steelers' run is going to come to an end. And New England does a very good job at covering the spread. I think 6 points is a tricky spread, but you know what? I've bet on some higher spreads this season and have made out. So I'm going to roll the dice and see how my luck goes. Take New England, given 6, because I think they'll cover. I think they'll win this game by 10 or more.
Oh, wow. On that being said, Tim.
Oh, listen. Sean, Anthony, I'm going to answer your question now, brother. Here it goes. Corby and Brian, I apologize. The Steelers' run just ended. The Patriots will win this game. We're talking about New England Patriots, Tom Brady, Belichick, and Kraft. You're not winning in there. And on top of that, the Steelers does not have a defense like the Texans at all. Nothing like that. Brady will have no pressure at all. If Antonio Brown gets over 200 yards receiving, they have a shot. They have a shot, but I doubt it. I doubt it.
Josh.
This is going to be a freaking nail biter because as a casual fan, do I want to see the Patriots go to another Super Bowl? No. Absolutely freaking not. No freaking way. I'm sick of it. Go somewhere. Boring. But at the same time, do I really want to see Pittsburgh fans bragging about a freaking more hardware in their freaking cabinet? Oh, holy crap. Oh, this is gonna be a really good matchup though. I think this might go down as like one of the best AFC championship games to ever be played. I'm just going on a limb here, but I'm ready for some epic matchup this Sunday. Who will come out on top? I hate to say it, but it's Belichick and it's Brady, and they're at home. So I have to stick with them. I'm sorry, guys. I apologize to the fans, people that watch our show.
All right, well, just before you guys say anything, the conference is unlocked, folks. Who's listening to the show, you can dial in again. The number is 718-313-5155. I will be posting it on the wall. If you want to shout out to say what you want to say about this conference championship this weekend coming up, let us know. You say it with your chest. All right, Tim, taking it back to you.
Well, I'll tell you this. The only reason why I want the Patriots to go because everybody hated the Cowboys. So I'm being a little salty. I want everybody to feel the wrath and let New England just go to the playoffs. Go to the Super Bowl. They're going to go, Josh. I don't see – the Steelers' defense just started coming out. But they're not the Texans.
What it is. They're playing hot right now, yeah.
Yeah, but they're not the Texans. And the thing is with Tom Brady, he got so many weapons. It's like when one goes down, somebody will come in here. This could be Michael Mitchell's big game. The corners cannot really hold the receivers. And the thing like what Anthony was when he called in earlier, he was saying, like, how does he do it? You got Deion Lewis. You got what's his name? White. Forgot his name. The other running back.
James White. Yeah.
James White. Excuse me. You have Malcolm Mitchell.
Mhm.
You have Martellus Bennett. Okay, you have Elderman. You got Chris Hogan had a big game last week. Wow, he leaves Miami. I mean, he leaves Buffalo.
Mhm.
Look what he's become. You know what I mean? And it's like they put anybody in this. And then you have guys like Logan Ryan coming out of nowhere, like a top corner. Just intercept. I know it's Buck Osweiler, but still, you know. So when we're talking about the Steelers with Antonio Brown, who else? Eli Rogers. He's gonna have to really step up. Ladarius Green might not even play. I don't. Le'Veon
You can't
Bell
really put much faith in the wide receiver corps outside of Brown. I mean, Eli
Yeah.
Rogers, Darius Hayward, Bay, Sammy Coates. You know, those aren't names that you're confident with, especially if you have like a 3rd and 10 down. You know, it's like, I'm not so sure we're gonna get the first here. You know,
right,
and
exactly.
at the same time, though, I feel that the Patriots really only have one focal point, and that's stopping Le'Veon Bell. It's really just maintaining him behind that line of scrimmage enough to where he can't dance around to the edges and, you know, get positive yardage, because he does average around 2.5, 3 seconds behind the LOS. So there will be time to get to him and close in the pocket on him. You just can't let him use his versatility to get to the outside edge and set the step. That's where it kills teams. But Kansas City did really well in stopping him for the most part towards the beginning of the game until the end when he started racking up most of his yardage. But that's what the Patriots are going to need to do, really stop him. And then from there, the passing game is just going to come like that, because once the running game is out, passing game becomes virtually just man-to-man or coverage zone. And Belichick's got that on lock all day.
You know, another thing is with the Steelers playing the 3-4 defense, you know, the one thing I hate, the one thing I've always preached about the 3-4 defense, you have to have somebody who knows how to cover. When you're blitzing, when you go out, Dion Lewis is going to be a problem. Dion Lewis will.
That's what's happening with the Steelers too. Their linebacker play is on the up and up and up right now. Shazier is playing out of his mind right now, and Lawrence Timmons of too. He's coming off of that line and kind of backing up and playing a hybrid sort of. It's what they're doing these past few weeks is it kind of reminds me of the 07 Giants, where their defense wasn't great stat wise. You look at it and it's like, what, you're 25th to 20th ranked, but these past few weeks they've been playing like a top 5 freaking defense, you know. So that's what matters is the momentum and the fire they have right now.
To me, it's compared like the New York Giants in 2007, where the Giants had 13 injuries, and then once they got to the playoff, not 2007, 2011. 2007, I'm correct. When they got into the playoffs, everybody came back healthy, and there was the best defense. Boom, you know, numbers for this. Once you get out the season, it's over. Playoff starts is a whole new season.
Right.
Your record doesn't matter. Your stats doesn't matter. It matters. So the Steelers right now are a hot defense coming in. Chase has been hurt a little bit. Timmons been hurt a little bit. Harrison is the old goddamn at 40 years old. The man is a workout. He looks like a machine out there, you know. So it's going to be a good game. It's going to be a very good game. But the Patriots, I think Belichick got something for them, man, and it's going to be something. Let me ask you this, Josh. I know Frogman stepped off for a minute. What's the combined score, in your opinion, is going to be for the Falcons and Packers game? Combined score. I said 75.
Good question.
I said 75.
I'm trying to think of a respective score for each team. I'm going to go with the obviously I picked the Packers to win. So I'll say I don't think any team's going to score below 21 or 24. So I'm going to go with I'm going to say Packers will take it. We'll go with the magic number they've had most of the postseason, 38 for the Packers, and Falcons I'll put at 32. So what do we got?
5 minutes. You 5?
70 points total. Yeah, 38 to 32.
5. Quick question. You say 38 to 32, Josh? Okay. All right. I'm gonna say 38-35. Frogman, what's the combined score for the Packers and the Falcons game?
So we got 70 and 73. Me and Tim.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Packers and Falcons game. I'm gonna go with Green Bay winning 34-30.
64, yeah. So nothing.
Yeah,
The
64.
Furies
Yeah,
is
they over
nothing
30
below
points.
63 points between those
We
two.
got someone on the caller. Give me 1 second. Let me unmute them. Who's this on the caller? State your name and your lineage.
Hi, this is Crystal.
Chris. How's it go?
Right.
Hey. What's going on, Chris?
You guys are doing your picks,
Mm-hmm.
and I wanted to give you who I think is going to the Super Bowl and a small analysis as of why.
All right.
Okay, so the Atlanta Packers game, I think Atlanta is going to give the Packers the business.
Really?
They don't have they were barely able to contain. Actually, they didn't really contain Zeke Elliott at all in the Dallas game, and that was one running back. Now they have to deal with two-headed monster in Atlanta, and I don't think they're able to handle that. And we're not even talking about their receiving core either. And Aaron Rodgers is a god amongst boys in the quarterback field, but I don't think the offense that he has is going to be able to compete with Atlanta. So I'm going to say Atlanta is going to beat the Packers 34-14.
Oh, that bad.
Ooh.
Bad.
Wow, you remember what happened last week
Ooh.
when Tim said they were only going to score 14, right?
But Tim is a biased Dallas fan.
No, I'm not, Chris. No, I'm not. Chris, no, I'm not.
Okay, no, you're not.
I was fair. So what's up your Packers Steelers game, huh?
They're hurting. Jordy Nelson, I don't know if he's going to recover from that rib shot he took, and they have no running. Montgomery, they have a wide receiver as the running back. Like, they don't have enough offensive weapons to keep up with Atlanta. No way. And the Patriots versus Pittsburgh. Much as I want to shoot myself to say this, I think the Patriots are going to be in the Super Bowl again this year.
Yep, it's to say. Yep.
That's all.
We all love Jacob, but you know Jacob, all this, they're gonna never be happy with this one. But you know what? But Chris, though, I give you, Chris, I'll give you this, Chris. If it's like you said 34-14 with the Packers and the Falcons.
Yeah.
Okay, now here's the thing. That can happen. That can very much happen if the guy Vic Beasley, who had 15 sacks during the season, if he goes out and he wrecks him, because he's the one thing that you need to get in Aaron Rodgers' face. If he can get on the edge with him and Deion Jones, we will talk, because the Falcons are loaded. Falcons are very loaded. They got running back, they got the receivers, they got a lot of weapons. If Dallas could score that fast, the Giants could have scored, but they had drop passes. But we all know if it could have been a different game, yeah, it could get that way. They need Vic Beasley to get inside to get in Rodgers' face and just keep scoring points. So I can see Chris with that score.
Technical.
He said Aaron Rodgers. Okay, yeah.
Hey, but another thing, Chris, I am not a biased Dallas Cowboy fan. I am not biased. I am not biased. Okay, you know. Listen, you gotta understand. 21 years, and I thought this was something to be very special, and it's gone. And you know, I got excited. I got excited. I thought when the Giants took out Jordy Nelson, you know, I was like, wow, it's Rodgers. But I don't understand why that kid Ellison, why he played. He got caught with drugs. Why he played? That's not right. That wasn't right.
Oh, come on. All right, let's not.
That wasn't right. Damn it. Damn it. Chris started. He called me say I'm biased. He called me biased. I'm not biased.
And you're not biased.
Oh, man.
You're welcome. I just want to throw in my little tidbit there.
All right. Is there any other
Thank
call?
you, Chris.
Thanks, Chris. Enjoy the call.
Yeah, I'm gonna write that one down. 30-14.
34-14.
I said that.
Said.
34-14. I said 35-14 last week. I'm gonna write that one down.
Yeah, it's gonna. How dare you say 14 for the Packers? How dare you?
If she gets it before she gets that score, I didn't get mine last. I'm pissed. I'll be pissed.
Yo, if she gets that score right, she's got to go out and play the draw 5 on Monday.
Yo,
that's all I'm saying.
Nah, but you know what? Listen, he's playing out of his. It was. Listen, you know what's hard? Beginning of the season, and everybody was saying something's wrong with Rodgers. Something's wrong with him. He's not himself. You look at the way he carries himself. Nothing bothers him. He went with a smirk. Relax. Look, just relax. We're gonna run the table, and that's it. Hey, you want to know? You know what's son? The best play of the game. People say about the sideline pass. They got him the field goal to win the game. Do you know what play? I was kind of shocked when Jeff Heath blitzed, sacked him. You see Rodgers go down, one hand on the ball, not a blade. He went like this. That's it. Normally it's a fumble. We're talking about one grip on the ball. He gets hit hard. Goes down just like that. Get back up. He gets back up with a smirk. Look. The sideline. We got 14 seconds left. I got this. He just dances to the sideline, throws it, and when you saw the other angle, you're like this. Looking. Like cool, like saying, you better catch that. You better catch that. They got him cooked. I mean, it was amazing. I'm like, yo, 35. I'm thinking we're going to overtime. I was like, wow, how did he do that? Now you go back with the Giant with the Hail Mary. Just landed right into his hands. Went, boom, over 3 guys. That's incredible. He got magic. He got magic. Some voodoo, some shit going on in his hands. Straight up.
Hey, watch that language. But anyway,
I'm sorry, Tim. It's called accuracy, Tim.
Any last words?
But real quick, if you have the Falcons versus the Patriots in the Super Bowl, or what's the game would you rather see? Falcons and Patriots or Green Bay and Patriots? I want to see Green Bay and the Patriots. I want to see the 2 best quarterbacks go head to head.
I think everybody wants to see that.
That would be a better game. I'm tired of seeing Patriots. But if you really want a good game, I agree. Packers, Patriots.
I want it to go down to the last minute. That's what I want. I want to go down to the last minute. If Rodgers wins a championship like this, now the MVP will be announced the day before the Super Bowl. Now I always say the MVP never, I believe, won a Super Bowl before. Never won or never been to. It's one of those things. So if I believe it's gonna be Rodgers. I think he's gonna break that. He's gonna win the MVP. He's gonna go in the Super Bowl. And against Tom Brady, I'm gonna take him all the way.
All right.
All the way.
Any last words before we wrap it up?
No doubt.
No doubt.
That's for you, Della. No doubt.
You, Dula. All right.
Shout out, Dula.
Guys, this is a great show. Lovely that we have people calling in. I hope more people call in the future.
Yes, sir.
Good night. Good fight. See you guys next week. Same time, same place. Again, if you want to dial in, that number is 718-313-5155. Next week, if you want to say your piece, you want to say your picks, or you want to give your opinions and say it with your chest, dial in and we'll hear from you. And that's it.
With your chest.
Say it with your chest. Say it with your chest. Pew, 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 pew. Cold cuts. And we out.
Man.